guys, welcome back to my channel. You probably already know who I am, and if you don't know, this is my mom, Joey. So tomorrow is Mother's Day, and I felt like what better way to treat my mom than to transform her into me. I really wanted to do my mom's makeup, and it's been so long since we filmed the video together. I don't get to do her makeup, but when I do, it's very natural. So when I had this opportunity, I had to give her full Jade glam. You guys, is this not me? Literally, do we not look the same? I wish I had my makeup done so you guys could see. She never wears face makeup. She only does her eyes, only a little bit of mascara and some eyeshadow. So we had to give her full glam. I'm talking foundation, concealer, we did contour, highlight, everything. So if you want to see how I gave my mother this full glam transformation, then just keep watching. So we already did this once before. We already got through the eyes, and then I realized I wasn't recording, so we're gonna do this again.
Every video that we've done together, we've always had to do a take two because we forget to press record.
So we're just gonna hydrate her skin. We just put on a little balm. Next, I'm gonna put on the First Aid Beauty Oil-Free Mattifying Gel. This is gonna help hydrate her, give her a little bit of hydration, but not make her greasy, because she is slight oily. Mainly in the center of your T-zone, right? That you get shiny.
Less so the older I get. When I was younger, I feel like I had really oily skin, but the older I get, the less oily it becomes.
Did you use moisturizer when you were younger?
I did.
Like what age would you say?
Maybe about 17. I lived by myself. Somebody told me about moisturizing. Do it while you're young. And so I've been using oil of Olay since I was that young, but I also use retinol, Neutrogena retinol.
Look up for me.
And I also use eye cream and
does your eye cream have retinol? Sorry, does your eye cream have retinol in it too?
It does not. I use the retinol as my base.
Like your moisturizer?
My moisturizer, my face moisturizer. At first I use the retinol. Then I use a Neutrogena moisturizer clear gel. Mm-hmm. And then I top that off with either oil of Olay day and a oil of Olay night.
And I use the same eye cream that I use. It does give a nice brightening effect underneath the eye. Okay, so now that her skin's prepped, we're going to let that sit on a little bit, and then we're going to start on her eyes. I'm going to start off with the Urban Decay Eden Primer Potion. And I'm going to place this from her lash line all the way up to her brow. Go ahead and close for me. So while that skincare is taking effect and soaking in, so by the time we get to that, everything's going to be nice and hydrated and ready. So normally you want to ask your client what kind of look they want to go for. I didn't ask my mom today. We're just going to go in with a little bit more of a smoky look for Mother's Day. Smoky Mother's Day glam. Is that okay?
Yes.
That was a long pause.
I'm distracted by your dog's breathing.
My dog's in here, so if you hear like an old man wheezing, that's my dog. So like I said, we're gonna go a little bit more smoky today. I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette on her. We're gonna start off with this shade here, and then we're gonna hop around to there. So walk us through like your routine now. Like what do you normally do? Like from morning and then you, like your whole getting ready. Like what do you do?
As soon as I wake up, I take a hot washcloth to wipe my face, wash my face, open everything up. And then I apply my moisturizers, and then I let them dry. Since I don't wear any foundation or anything, I go straight to doing my eyeshadow, blending my eyeshadow, picking my colors according to what I'm wearing usually. Do eyeliner, my eyebrows, and mascara. And then my lips.
And how long does that normally like take you?
It depends on the colors I choose. If I choose the blues, the greens, even the grays, it takes a lot of blending.
Yeah, you have to make sure you give yourself more time.
You need more time for those darker colors to blend. So, but usually it takes me about an hour between hair and makeup. But I can perfect it to do it in 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can get ready fast.
I can. Because I'm usually on the go. I don't do dark colors or anything that needs a lot of blending when I know I have to be somewhere quickly. Use the darker colors.
You have to commit. You have to commit to it. And
you do. You can't just take a dark color and then just leave it unblended. I feel it looks so blocky, chunky.
Yeah. That was like one of my worst problems or bad habits when I started doing makeup. How long it was going to take me to do anything.
Yeah.
You know? So I'd pull out a smoky eye wing liner and everything and be like, oh shoot, I'm late for work.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't stop me.
It doesn't. You're adventurous.
So do you like sit and like plan out your eye first, or do you just start and you just go with what you have? Like with your eyeshadows, like you said, I'm gonna use this color, and this color, or do you like just pop on a color and then see what's next?
I actually plan the colors. Because I look at my eyes and I can imagine the colors, so I plan them. Very rarely do I go outside of and say, oh, let me add. Like, you're really good with that. Adding colors on the fly, like you just go, which it turns out amazing. I can't, I feel like I have to plan.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes I can't plan. Like, if I like try in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. It never really works out. I have to like put it on and see
where you've gone.
Yeah, see like how everything is, you know? Because I'm not naturally an artistic person. I mean, I am, but not with like painting and coloring, you know?
I pretty much look at my eyelid like the canvas.
I love that you said that it's like a canvas, you know?
Yeah.
Because I always think that too, like when I get ready, like I like think to myself, like what am I going to paint myself as today?
Yeah.
Like what's my look?
Totally.
What about when you were younger? Like what did you normally do? Like what was your go-to?
My go-to was silver.
Silver eyeshadow?
Blue. I would even be as bold as to go green, and I would only do the lid. And that's before blending. We didn't have blending.
You guys didn't blend back then?
No. For me, it was dark black eyeliner, top and bottom, sometimes with the wing, and heavy mascara. I think that the makeup, even though it's back to those days and the colors and the clothes, it's the style that is used today is far superior.
Yeah, we've learned a lot with technique and everything.
Yeah, like blending and all that. We didn't do blending. We slapped it on. And then there was no internet to look to see how, like to watch you, to see how you do things.
Yeah, no YouTube.
No YouTube. We
Spray
just...
this shadow real quick.
We did what our friends were doing.
Normally a lot of older clients are afraid to use a little bit of a shimmer on the lid. My mom's not one of those people. So I'm just popping that nice shimmery shade onto her lid to give her a nice open, awake look.
I feel like I just turned 50 and I'm not afraid to show color or glitter or boldness. I appreciate my age and I appreciate how I look with my makeup that I choose. And with the blending, it looks polished and put together.
I know a lot of girls are afraid of like texture though. I know like that's a big problem for a lot of like mature women, is that the texture on the lid. It's all personal preference. It's what you like, what you don't like, what you're comfortable with.
When I'm 70, I'm still gonna do shimmer.
Yeah, I love when people just rock their look, you know, and they just own it. It's who they are.
Yes.
You want to wear that blue eyeshadow every single day, then do it.
Is it easier to do yourself or like me?
Makeup on myself compared to you or to clients?
Well, yeah, both.
I mean, it's not hard to do makeup on you, especially because you're my mom. I can lean in, I can touch, I can, you know, a lot, like, I'm very much so the kind of artist that doesn't really like to bother the client. I want them to have just like a nice, relaxed experience. Some makeup artists will like grab their head and everything.
Yeah, don't do that.
I just like to be very gentle. Like, you can tell, like, my touch isn't, like, super heavy, right?
Yeah.
So I like to take it a little bit higher. Look down. You're kind of, like, cheating it. So with someone with hooded eyes, you take it up slightly higher so it looks like you have more lid space. To highlight her brow bone, I'm just going to take this white shade from Kat Von D. And I'm going to use this to highlight. I'm going to pop that on the highest point of the brow bone That's gonna give us the lift that we want. And then with the rest of it, I'm gonna take it down.
Did you know what you wanted to do with my eyes, or are you just going with?
Just going with it. I know I wanted to do something warm and smoky on you. You wouldn't normally do on yourself. I knew I wanted to take it a little bit more glam. Not so much every day.
I don't really do the smoky on myself.
Just use darker colors.
Yeah. The sides dark.
Yeah.
The corners.
Like outer corner, like just adding definition in the outer corner.
Yeah.
So my mom doesn't typically wear concealer, so I'm just going in with a light colored foundation to help give her some dimension, since we are going a little bit more glam today. I'm just taking that down, bring that out in a lower triangle. I'm gonna sweep it, going backwards.
I didn't sleep last night.
So you're fucking tired, bro.
Yeah, I'm exhausted, plus I worked all day. And so with you touching my face and it feels good, I'm like,
I'm just taking that very lightly in the center of her face as well. Just in the center. Tie everything in, add some balance. I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Powder, kind of even out the skin tone a little bit, just buffing that in. This is in the shade Medium, I believe, so it is giving her quite a bit of color.
It's amazing seeing the transformation from when you first started.
That's one of my favorite things about makeup is the transformation, you know.
I think I'd like to look into doing more like the BB cream, but not like an everyday, but for like when I go out.
Just when you want a little bit of something, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, now that I set her face with powders and everything, I'm just going to take a dual fiber brush and dust everything off. I'm going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I'm going to take the lightest shade right here, and I'm going to use that to help contour her nose. Add some definition. Go straight. Give her the signature Jade Snatch nose. To help contour, I'm going to just take that same shade and a bigger brush, slightly more angled, like this, and I want you to like kind of suck in a little bit. Yeah.
Teach me how to do my powder and my concealer.
Yeah, we have to go and get you a good product though. Something that's going to help you, you know, and that's going to fit well with you in your life.
Right.
That contour.
Ooh.
Oh my fucking god, I'm so stupid. I just dusted my foundation powder and my setting powder. Oh. Ruined. God.
Why are you having such a hard time?
That's what takes me so long to get ready, is because I do shit like this constantly. Life is Jade. Okay, now that we have all of her contours in place, we're gonna go ahead and dust them away and blend them. This part always feels so weird to me. But it's one of my favorite parts. Just seeing like how harsh everything can be and then blending it and just seeing how everything can, you know, how everything turns out. Okay, for brows, I'm just going to use the ColourPop Brow Boss. I'm just slightly thickening up and shaping her eyebrow. How were your eyebrows when you were younger? Like, what did you guys do?
We had...
Well, thin brows were in.
Yes, very thin. And then it was thicker, but I've always really had the same brows.
Just going in with a small amount of brow gel. Hold everything in place, catch on every little hair. Make it look more natural. Use a concealer. First, let's add a little bit of blush. I know, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm scared of blush.
Going in with the Hourglass Mineral Veil, and like, it looks so busted, but I'm just gonna take this color right here. Smile for me. And then I'm gonna put a light dusting of that blush. Taking that blush up top too, a little bit like above the eyebrow.
In the 80s And 90s, you know how women used to do that one line of thick blush, so it just scares me. But
it's all about technique, what you're doing, you know, how you're applying it. We're using Urban Decay De-Slick. I'm going to spray you starting on the side. Go ahead and close your eyes. Okay, while her skin's slightly damp, I'm going to go in with the Amrezy and Anastasia highlight. Slightly on the Cupid's bow, in the center of the eyes, tip of the nose, and then on the high points, like right above the eyebrows, so that every direction you hit, the light is catching you. I'm gonna go in with MAC Gimme Sun, a little bit more warmth, and tie everything in with the cheeks. I'm gonna go in with the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. This is in the shade Cocoa, and I'm gonna use this to go ahead and look down for me. I'm just gonna line her lash line. I'm gonna keep it mainly on the outside corner. I'm just using a pencil brush and I'm gonna smudge out that liner, look down. To finish up her lower lash line, I'm gonna take that shade right there in the middle.
no, I just let you do it, and it was interesting to watch how you evolved from chunky look, you know, chunky makeup to a polished, refined look.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it was interesting to see your transformation. And you just did it. Like, yeah, it's a natural talent for you.
Okay, so we quickly popped on some mascara and curled the lashes. Now we are going to apply your lashes. Have you ever worn false lashes before?
Never.
Never. Okay, so it's going to be an experience. These are the House of Lashes Iconic Lights. These are my all-time favorites. Look down for me.
Oh, that's odd. I don't know how you guys wear these.
Go ahead and just pinch. You're going to take your two fingertips and you're going to pinch your lashes together. Yep.
Oh, that's so strange.
How does it feel now you have them on? Can you feel them?
I can. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? And it's you can kind of see them too, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't know how you guys wear these.
Go ahead and look down for me. I'm just going to take this black eyeliner and hide the lash band.
These are like having spiders.
Yeah. I'm going to go in with Oak Lip Liner from MAC. And of course, overline, because we're doing that today. Because it's a jade transformation, so we have to overline. I'm going to go in with Stripped Liquid Lipstick from Anastasia. Now going back in with that nude pencil, I'm going to go in and tighten everything up. And then for gloss, we're just going to use Mama Star from MAC Cosmetics. This was Patrick Starr's collaboration. He named it Mama Star. Alright, we're going to do the finishing touches and we'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look. What do you think about your full glam transformation?
I love it.
You love it?
I feel beautiful, polished, and I feel like I just feel fresh.
You look so fresh. You look stunning. I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to my mom. Thank you so much for being on my channel and letting me do your makeup. We'll talk at the same time.
Thank you for making me feel beautiful.
You're gorgeous always.
Thank you.
Let me know if you want to see more videos with my mom. Just leave it down below. Don't forget all my social media is down below as well. I love you guys so, so much. And remember to keep your happiness first. Bye guys. See you soon.